Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got for you right now. Japanese car in the house? Yes, it is. Now, this is a quite interesting looking Mitsubishi. It's the SUV that's running more or less the SUV era for Japanese cars, for at least for Mitsubishi. This one and the Outlander. Well, this is the Outlander, but let me give you a proper presentation. What we have for you right now, it's a 143 scale Mitsubishi Outlander. Now, this beautiful looking car is the second generation of the Mitsubishi Outlander. The Mitsubishi Outlander, the original one, started in 2001, and that one ran between 2001 all the way down to 2006. But it was also called in parts of the world Air Trek, and the Air Trek ran until 2008. Okay, actually, the Air Trek, yeah, 2008. The Outlander model itself, they ran from 2003 till 2006. The reason I say Air Trek, because if I'm not mistaken, that was the way it was called in Japan. I did a video of that first generation, but if you want to look at it, it's called Air Trek, Mitsubishi Air Trek. Now, this is the second generation, like I mentioned before. The second generation started in 2006, all the way down till 2012. Now, for my European friends, most of it, I was probably say European because I think that's where mainly was sold the other two models that were very similar to this, which was called Peugeot 4007 and the Citroën C Crosser. Now they were connected; they all share the same looks, similar looks, difference here and there. Each brand has their own front end, but more or less kept the same shape. These cars were assembled in Japan, in the Netherlands, in Russia, and in Taiwan. Okay, now this car right here, I think it was when Mitsubishi started its new era of a compact SUVs. They had the Montero or Shogun, how they call it in other parts of the world, but in the smaller SUVs, they didn't really have. They had the Outlanders, no, the Montero Sport, it was called, but it was still a little bigger, not as small as these. At least that I remember. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. I couldn't hold it no more. All right, let's talk about engines. And by the way, this one came out to be a lot more popular than the Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. To my knowledge, this was a big boom, and the younger models even more. Now, these cars, engine wise, they had gasoline. You had a 2.0, 2.4, 3.0. The 3.0 was actually a V6. And then you have diesel. It depends on the market. Don't forget, guys. It depends on the market. Some markets did not have the 2.0. It looks here like the 2.0 was only sold in Japan and New Zealand. So I guess most of the markets out there had a 2.4 or the 3.0 V6. Diesel engines, you had a 2.0, which was a Volkswagen TDI engine, and you had a 2.2, which was a PSA engine. Excuse me. And then you had a 2.3 also. And these were four cylinders. So the only six cylinder was in a 3.0 gas petrol engine. Now, transmissions, you have quite a few different ones. Again, it depends on the market. You have to understand that each brand carries different engines depending on the market. Some markets demand a bigger engine. Some markets demand a smaller, more economical, less gas consuming engines. But transmission, you had a 5-speed manual, a 6-speed manual, then you had a 6-speed automatic, and then you had a 6-speed twin clutch SST automatic. Okay, but I guess yeah, they had the best of both worlds. I always say the best of both worlds when a brand makes sure it has a manual or automatic because again, it depends on the person, depends on the market. Some markets are not really fond of manual vehicles. Some markets do not. They're not very fond of automatic vehicles. Depends on the market itself. So they have the best of both worlds. All right, guys. I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. So, like I was mentioning before, this is the second generation, which it ran from 2006 all the way down till 2012. I'm sorry, 2013. But they still running till today's day. They're running on the fourth generation as we speak right now. So they not it's not a model that's gone. No, this model is right now, at least for the North American market, I think is the model that's holding the North American market because we don't have many Mitsubishis like we used to. We only have the Outlander, we have the Mirage, which is a small economy car, but is it's not the most wanted car in America. I could say that for sure. Whoever buys a Mirage nowadays is probably because they need a transportation, but it's not a little bad car. It's a small little car, but it's okay. It's not something that if you own one you shouldn't be proud of because I mean you got four wheels and it brings you from point A to point B. You should be okay with it. So there's nothing bad with that. But going back to this video, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. Don't forget to click and subscribe. And when you subscribe, click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos, which I do it daily. But in case, if I skip a day or two, we'll probably let you know the next time I'll post a new video. And comment below what you guys think about these crossovers slash SUVs, or however you want to call it. Do you like them? Did you find them attractive? Did you think they were good looking? Were they sold in your country? All right, everyone, take care of yourselves more than ever, and goodbye.